Welcome to our channel. In this video, we explore the top 20 strongest land armies in the world for 2024, showcasing the military might of nations based on manpower, advanced weaponry, defense budgets, and global influence. From superpowers like the United States, China, and Russia to regional leaders such as India, Turkey, and France, this ranking reflects the evolving dynamics of military strength. Discover how these countries prepare to defend their territories and project power in an increasingly complex geopolitical landscape. Stay tuned to find out who dominates the list and why. 20. Spain. Spain's army consists of about 0 active personnel and has a robust reserve force. It operates over 300 tanks and is heavily involved in NATO missions, particularly in Europe and Africa. Spain's military also focuses on modernization, with new technologies and vehicles being incorporated into its land forces. The country's army is well prepared for rapid deployment and international cooperation. 19. Germany maintains about 800 zero active soldiers and 300 zero reserves, with a high degree of technological sophistication in its military. It possesses around 300 tanks and continues to modernize its army with cutting-edge equipment and systems. As a key NATO member, Germany's ground forces play a pivotal role in European defense and peacekeeping operations. Recent defense spending increases have aimed to further enhance its military capabilities. 18. Ukraine. Ukraine's army has grown significantly due to ongoing conflict, with around 250,000 active personnel and a reserve of 800,000. It fields over 2,000 tanks and has a strong focus on defensive tactics, particularly along its eastern borders. Ukraine's military capabilities have been greatly enhanced by international support, including modern equipment and training. Its resilience in recent years has turned its army into a formidable force in Eastern Europe. 17. And Israel's army has about 1,700 active personnel with a reserve force of around 465,000. The Israeli Defense Forces, which is a major part of the IDF, are known for their technological sophistication, particularly in intelligence and missile defense systems, while its ground forces include over 2,500 tanks. Israel's military is designed for rapid mobilization and has extensive experience in border defense, counterterrorism, and regional conflicts. The IDF also focuses on innovative solutions to maintain superiority in a volatile region. 16. Australia. The Australian Army has about 600 active personnel with a further 300 in reserves. Its land forces are highly professional, operating advanced equipment like the Monet Abrams tanks and various infantry fighting vehicles. Australia's military focuses on rapid deployment and strategic defense within the Pacific region, with a strong emphasis on training and interoperability with NATO forces. Despite its smaller size, Australia's technological edge makes its army formidable. 15. Egypt. Egypt has around 4,000 active personnel and 800 reserves, with one of the largest land armies in Africa. Its military arsenal includes more than 4,000 tanks, making it a dominant force on the continent. The Egyptian army focuses on both conventional warfare and counterinsurgency operations, given its strategic location in North Africa and the Middle East. The country's ongoing modernization efforts aim to improve its tactical and technological capabilities. 14. Iran's ground forces number around 350,000 active personnel, with an additional 600,000 in reserves. It operates over 1,500 tanks and has a robust artillery capability, including long-range missile systems. Iran's military doctrine is heavily focused on regional defense and deterrence, with an emphasis on asymmetric warfare. The country is also investing in the modernization of its ground forces to counter regional threats. 13. Indonesia. Indonesia has around 400,000 active personnel and over 300,000 reserves, making it one of the largest armies in Southeast Asia. It possesses over 1,000 tanks and a variety of armored vehicles to support its territorial defense. Indonesia's military is primarily focused on safeguarding its extensive archipelago and responding to domestic security concerns. The country's military modernization efforts aim to enhance its land-based combat capabilities. Team 12. Brazil. Brazil's land forces number about 350. It's about 0.5% large in number, supported by a strong reserve force. The army operates a significant number of armored vehicles and tanks, with more than 1,000 tanks in service. Brazil focuses heavily on defending its large borders, especially in the Amazon region, and has a well-developed domestic arms industry. The army also engages in peacekeeping missions and regional stability operations. 11. France. The French army has approximately 205,000 active personnel and a reserve force of around 350,000. Known for its versatility, it fields over 400 tanks and has a high level of technological integration, especially in communications and logistics. France remains a key military player in Europe and Africa, participating in both NATO operations and independent missions. Its army continues to modernize its capabilities, with new armored vehicles and systems being integrated. Hey there! If you are enjoying this video and find it helpful or entertaining, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps us grow and reach more amazing viewers like you. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support keeps us motivated to create even better videos. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and now let's get back to the video. 10. Italy. Italy maintains around 1,500 active personnel and 1,000 reserves, focusing on a highly professional military force. It operates about 1,000 tanks and is an important member of NATO, contributing to peacekeeping and combat missions. Italy's army is particularly known for its strong artillery and mechanized divisions. Modernization efforts are underway, focusing on new technologies to bolster capabilities. 9. Pakistan. Pakistan's army comprises about 600,000 active personnel and around 5,000 reserves, making it one of the largest forces in South Asia. And its military is known for heavy investment in artillery and armored vehicles, with over 2,400 tanks in service. Pakistan's strategic positioning in the region requires maintaining a well-equipped army to defend against threats, especially from neighboring India. With a focus on both conventional and counterinsurgency warfare, Pakistan's army is continually modernizing its forces. 8. Turkey has a powerful land army with approximately 4,250,000 active personnel and extensive reserve forces. It is a key NATO ally and strategically positioned between Europe and Asia, enabling it to play a significant role in regional and international security. With ongoing modernization efforts, Turkey has developed advanced indigenous military technology, including tanks, drones, and armored vehicles, strengthening its position as a formidable global military power. 7. Japan. Japan maintains a land army of approximately 1,500 active personnel, emphasizing defensive operations. Its arsenal includes advanced tanks like the Type 10 and a growing missile defense system. Regional tensions drive increased military spending, with expanded roles for land forces. The country seeks to balance defense with pacifist constitutional restrictions. 6. United Kingdom, the UK, fields around 800 active personnel, supported by 300 reservists. Though smaller in size, its army is highly professional and technologically advanced, operating Challenger 2 tanks and advanced artillery. It prioritizes rapid deployment and peacekeeping roles within NATO and globally. Recent investments target modernization to address emerging threats. 5. South Korea. South Korea's land forces include 0 active personnel and 3.1 million reserves, reflecting a heavily conscripted system. It operates around 2,300 tanks and advanced defense systems to counter threats from North Korea. The country invests in domestic defense production, including next-generation tanks. Partnerships with allies like the U.S. further enhance its operational readiness. 4. India. India commands one of the largest armies globally, with 1.45 million active troops and 1.2 million reserves. Its arsenal includes over 4,700 tanks and advanced missile systems. The Indian Army focuses on diverse terrains, including high-altitude warfare along borders like the Himalayas. Modernization programs target improved equipment and infrastructure. 4. China's People's Liberation Army, PLA, boasts approximately 2 million active personnel, making it the largest land army globally. With over 5,000 tanks and a focus on modernizing ground equipment, it aims to strengthen its strategic reach. Advanced technologies, including AI integration, are reshaping China's military capabilities. Its robust land force supports ambitions for regional dominance. 2. Russia fields around 1 million active personnel and has over 2 million in reserve. It possesses one of the largest fleets of tanks, with over 1,202 units, and excels in artillery strength. Ground forces are heavily involved in conflicts like Ukraine, showcasing their operational readiness. While sanctions challenge its economy, Russia's focus remains on maintaining a dominant land army. 1. United States. The U.S. Army consists of approximately 1.39 million active personnel, supported by 1,100 reserve forces. Its advanced equipment includes over 6,200 tanks and 4,100 armored vehicles. Known for its technological dominance, the U.S. invests heavily in precision weaponry, logistics, and global mobility. Despite fewer personnel compared to some rivals, its unmatched firepower and defense budget of $876 billion solidify its superiority.